Hi, tenses in English. We know that there are three tenses. Why we call three? Because tense means time, and time is known from a verb out of 8 parts of speech. So we can say that verb is actually the tense. We can take an example that present form of verb is write, so this is present tense. Past form of write is wrote, so this is past form of write, so this reflects past tense, means the time that has gone. And past participle is, we call it third form as well. So from this particular timeline we can understand that the time that has elapsed or time that has gone, that is past tense. And the moment when somebody is doing something or speaking or writing or whatever he is doing, at that moment, that is the time that is present. And the time that is going to come and that is not still in our hand, that is future tense. So from this short discussion we can understand that tenses in English are very easy to understand once we know the sense. Means tense means time, and time is known from the verb. Now we have got two sort of verbs. Number one is main verb, the other one is helping verb. If the sentence is having only main verb, then that particular main verb is to be identified whether it is from present or past form of the verbs. But if we understand this, that this is present form, so this is present tense, and if we understand that this is the past form of the verb, then that particular sentence belongs to past tense. Let's have few examples in order to understand or consolidate the concept. You can see that we have got 9 examples, but these are actually the 3 sets. This is first set, this is second one, and this is third one. First set, I have taken one example, that is we write an article. Over here you can see that we is a pronoun, and is an article, and the word article is a noun. You can see the same pattern in sentence number 2 and 3 as well. So subject in all the cases is we, and we have got an in all the 3 sentences, which is an article, and that is indefinite article. And the last word, that is article, that is acting as an object, that is actually, again, it's a noun. So we was pronoun, this is noun. So we can understand that actually we write an article. First of all, you can see that all the rest of the words except this verb, they are same, no difference. So we cannot judge the tense of a particular sentence from all other parts of speech except verb. So we can say that write is the verb. So write over here is in present form. It is showing that this particular sentence is present tense. Second sentence, all of a sudden we can see that there is a shift from write to wrote. So the word wrote is indicating that this particular sentence is in past tense. Then we understand that if there is will or shall, then that particular sentence will be from future tense. So it is very easy to understand from all these, because if you have got a verb that is present, then past, and then from will we can understand the future. So it is very easy to understand which tense that particular sentence belongs to. Continue the discussion, we can understand the same from a second part. So they are writing an article. As earlier I mentioned that if there is main verb in a sentence, then the tense of that particular sentence can be identified from that particular verb. If that verb is in present form, then it is present tense, and if it is in past form, then that particular sentence will be in past tense. Now if there are two things, number one, verb, that is main verb, and there is a helping verb are over here. Again you can see that they is the subject in all these three examples, and in is an article, whereas the word article is an object, or it is also a noun. So there is a combination of two verbs in these sentences. Number one is main verb, the other one is helping verb. Now we are not going to focus on the main verb. We have to understand that which particular form this helping verb belongs to. Are is present form, were is past form, and will be is in future form. So we can understand from these helping verb that the tense of these particular sentences, three sentences, that is present. You can see are is present, were is past, and will be is future. And then we have got write, that is main verb, followed by ing. So this ing shows us that this is continuity of an action, but we are not going to discuss that over here. We have to understand that sentence number 4, they are writing an article. Now we have got two verbs, writing, write is main verb, are is helping verb. Once we have got main verb as well as helping verb inside one sentence, we have to focus on the helping verb in order to understand the tense of that particular sentence. So over here, are is from present form, so this is present tense. Were is the past form of are, so this particular sentence is past. And will is again showing us futuricity of that particular sentence. Similarly, we have got another set, that is set number 3. You can see that again we have got same subject, that is we as a pronoun, article, and over here all the sentences are having the same article, and last word, that is object of the sentence, as well as noun, that is called article. We have written an article, we had written an article, we will have written an article. So all these sentences can easily be understood once we understand the tense of these. So written is the main verb again over here in all these three sentences, but once there is helping verb alongside the main verb, then we are to focus on these helping verb in order to understand the tense or identify the tense. So what is the form of this particular verb? This is present form of verb, so this is present tense. Had is the past form of has and have, so this particular sentence is from past tense. And the last one, that is we will have written an article, so will is indicating that is helping verb, that this is future tense. So to conclude or to sum up, we can review the thing, or we can revise the concept that if we want to understand the concept of tenses in English, then we have to focus on all the forms of verb. Actually, those forms of verbs, they are going to help us understand the tense of sentences. So we can say that if the form of verb is in present, then that is present tense. So one thing is to be remembered, that once we want to understand the concept of all the forms of verb, then we have to focus on not a first form, second form, and third form. Rather, we have to say present form of verb, past form of verb, and then past participle. If we say that present form, so this is actually the present tense. And if we say that particular present form to be converted into past, so that particular past form will be showing that that is past tense. Similarly, if there are main verb alongside helping verb, so we are not to focus on main verb in order to identify the tense of that particular sentence, then we have to focus on the helping verbs. As you can understand that are is present form, were is past form. So this is present tense and this is past tense, and then will is telling us something about future. So similarly, have and had, present and past. So we can easily identify from which tense these particular sentences belong to. Hopefully you understand the concept. Thank you.